Welcome back to what we are calling a special edition of MTV Live, because Santa dropped off Mariah Carey for us and brought the new for Breakdown, which we saw with Bone Thugs, which is great.
Fabulous.
And we have House of Style coming up too in just a little bit.
And speaking of style, that video that we just saw a clip of a moment ago, it's The Roof.
Yeah.
And you took us back. I mean, you had on some Sergio Valente jeans.
I did the 80s retro
Remember that? In the 80s, everybody was wearing a real tight jeans. Even the guys were wearing. We were walking around like, oh.
And we had the members-only jacket.
Yeah. What
no
was
one
that all
brought
about?
that back yet.
Nobody did that.
You know,
I mean,
and the Sergios and the Jordache, I had like my first pair like in 6th grade and used to put them on wet and lie down on the bed.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you ever
Well, let me tell you, when I used to have the designer jeans, they used to be so blue that they would make like your underwear blue and your legs.
Yes,
really?
So you'd walk around with blue legs.
They would just dye your skin.
So what are your favorite sort of styles and fashions in now? You know, what are you sort of into?
I don't really lock myself into one thing. It's kind of like, actually, Halston's doing all the clothes for my tour, so I'm really excited about that.
And when does that start?
That's starting very soon.
You're going to Japan?
I'm going to Japan in like less than a month. So.
Wow.
What's it like playing in Japan? How do they just go nuts like everybody says they do?
The fans go nuts when they meet you in person, but when you're on stage, they're very polite.
Yeah.
And one of them wrote me a letter like, because I'd be like, all right, you know, let me hear you, but like had the whole time. And someone wrote me a letter. She was like, please don't be, you know, insulted, but this is our culture. Like we're just
we don't go
polite.
crazy.
Right. We like to, you know, we like to just be mellow and listen to the singer, which is nice.
You have to come to the States so we can go crazy. When you perform, are you going to come to the States?
I'm trying to set up like a few dates, but then I have these other projects. I have a movie project that's being written for me, and hopefully will be starting soon.
Okay, that's cool.
But actually they made a little sly remark on this show the other day that I didn't appreciate. That said it was a Disney animated version of my life, and it was going to be like some ridiculous little comment. So
we'll
we won't get
straighten
into
all
that
up in a minute.
That was you, right?
No,
it wasn't me.
No,
I didn't say that.
When in doubt, blame the bald guy. That was Matt Pinfield.
It was. I like Matt, but he's wrong with the little animation team.
We're going to have a lot more with Mariah. We'll clear all it up. Let's check in with Katina at House of Style across the way. What's up?
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
So tonight at 10 o'clock, House of Style is premiering. Host Rebecca Romaine and our Model of the Year, Alex Wex. Carson?
Thanks, Katina. Hanging out with Model of the Year. I think Bill and I arguably are hanging out with Artist of the Year.
Yeah, I think so. We're hanging out with a beautiful
Absolutely.
artist. And you're going to have a spectacular future with this album, no question.
Oh, no question.
Thank you
I think
very
it's
much.
amazing. Don't go anywhere, though, please.
Could you stay here with us?
I'm here.
I want to talk about the acting thing just a little bit.
Okay.
We'll get into that. More with Mariah Carey on MTV Live coming up. On the bus, on the billboard,
he's everywhere.
On the radio, in the clubs. Unbelievable. Welcome back to MTV Live. I'm Carson, hanging out with Bill and our special guest today, Mariah Carey. And you've got thousands and thousands and thousands of fans who've come down to our studios in Times Square.
Very nice.
And Ananda's out there with some fans who have some questions for you. Ananda?
Right here. Hi.
How are you?
How you guys doing up there?
Pretty good,
Hi,
pretty good.
Mariah. How you doing?
Ananda.
Boy, there's so many people out here on the street that love you, girl.
Oh, that's
and they have
nice.
some really good questions for you. Ready for them? See? This is what I mean. They're ready. So I got a question right here. Tell us your name.
Guerrero Vasquez, and I would like to ask you, like, why you chose this name, the Butterfly, for this United CD, and which is your favorite song from this CD?
Okay.
Got all that?
Yeah, we sort of talked about the butterfly thing a little
We
bit.
talked about the butterfly a little bit about the song, blah, 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 you know, being very important to me, so that's why I selected that title. And I guess my favorite song changes every now and then. There's a song I wrote with Missy Elliott called Baby Doll that, like, now is kind of like my favorite of the week.
Right,
but,
of the week.
But I like The Roof also. I listen to this album more than I listen to any of my other records, because I think as an album, it's the best album I've done, like, all together as a whole.
Right.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you for the question. You got another one down there?
Yeah, we got one more. Tell us your name and what's your question?
Paul Calderona. My question is, I wanted to know what it's like being in a video and directing it, and what's the challenge of it?
Well, the challenge is, like, not passing out and fainting prior to the completion of the video. But actually, I mean, I like to collaborate and co-direct because, you know, it is hard to be in the video and, you know, be totally responsible for everything. So I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of talented people, and especially the last two videos I did with my friend Diane Martel, who we got into a little dispute over a shot last night, so don't be mad at me, Diane. You know, everything's fine.
Right.
But no, it's cool. I've been enjoying myself. So.
Thanks for the question.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Mariah, with all this musical success, I mean, rumor has it that you have another love in your life, and that is acting. You are pursuing it seriously. Is that true?
Yeah, I've been studying for like about a year now, and I used to act when I was little. I was always in plays and stuff like that, and I studied acting when I was little, and then I started making records when I was really, really young, and I've just been in the studio every year. Like, I haven't taken a break, so there hasn't been room for anything else. So I think that just studying over the past year helped me as an artist, too, not just, you know, as an actress or as a person, which it did, but also helped me just as a writer and get in touch with, like, my feelings and all
maybe
that.
one day Mariah will be back and, you know, talking about her new movie.
About her new movie.
Doing Love Jones Part 2.
Yeah, what's up? And in this video, she does some really dramatic, if you look at her performance in Butterfly, it's awesome. You know, she gives you all types of emotion.
That's absolutely right. Tell us a little bit about the making of Butterfly.
Butterfly was filmed where they did Forrest Gump in Beaufort, South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah, so I was up in the tree. You can't even tell I'm in the tree, but I'm like 50 feet up in the air. I always have these daredevil stunts in my videos.
Getting ready for the acting career,
yeah,
probably.
I guess so, doing my own stunts. So, but it was good, yeah.
Right on. All right, let's see the video right now, the title track from Mariah's fifth record. Here's Butterfly on MTV Live.